guys,
Hello.
we're on. That's it. So, I just played. We've got a theme tune, and Brian made it. So, best day ever.
Yeah, I'll say.
I've also abbreviated the theme tune so that we get a sting as well. Like if there's a lull in the conversation, which I don't anticipate, but this
No.
is what will happen.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's perfect. Right, so a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, one question. First question's in already."
Love it. I love it.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
All right. What is
It's the
written
weekend.
on-
We've got shit to do.
So, what's written on your shirt?
Just got this. It's pre-sleeveless, I might add.
Aha. Oh yeah, so that's like a muscle shirt, isn't it?
Everything's a muscle shirt when you're me, Justin.
Well, that's true.
Says, I don't get no respect.
It's a muscle shirt. I call that a muscle shirt. You just call that a shirt.
Yeah. My girlfriend made a good point. I wear so many sleeveless shirts that she said it sucks you have to pay for the sleeves. Because I just cut them right off.
Yeah. You could actually use that material for something else, probably.
Yeah, like a leg band.
Mm-hmm.
Thigh band.
A matching thigh band. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Two
Some call
matching
that-
thigh bands.
Mm-hmm.
Toby says, Justin, I got a job today because of you. Does that mean
Me t-
so that
me
you
too.
can? Wow, I'm employer of the year.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Toby? What happened? Good news, by the way. I think, right? It's
Yeah.
good, isn't it?
Congrats.
Todd's asking, is that Rodney Dangerfield inspired?
I think so. I don't think it's a sanctioned item. I don't think he said I don't get no. I think he just said I get no. But that was what made me want
Aha.
to get it.
I see.
My friend David sent it my way. David from Sweatheart, you know him, Justin.
Oh yeah, Dave. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Pep.
Mhm.
Great drummer.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Everyone's asking if we're well. Yes, we're well. I'm well. Are you well?
I'm well. Very well. How is everybody else?
Shelley says, great to see you back, Brian. Sam's asking if you've had any good dips lately.
Well, I think I talked about it last time. I've been dipping the mayonnaise, mustard, and maple. Did I talk about that last time?
No, you know. Oh yeah, the hybrid, the one you make
Yeah, the
yourself.
hybrid. Right, yeah. I'm eating a lot of that, and I have this stuff called, I think it's called Mom's Mustard that my girlfriend got me for an early birthday present. It's kind of like a spicy honey mustard. Fantastic.
Wow,
Sensational. Great question.
it does sound good.
Yes.
What did you put on your CV? Oh, okay. Okay, so Toby played with us at the VIP thing in Portsmouth, and he'd put it on his CV.
Nice. What's a CV?
A curriculum vitae. It's what you send to employers. It's
Ooh,
like a
okay.
resume. You call it a resume.
Right, right. That's great. Congrats on the gig. Is it a good gig? Is he a sound man?
I don't know if he'll have much work as a sound man in this particular period.
I could have used one today, getting this together.
That's true. We could have I've got a tech here, so.
Yeah, you do. Well, congrats on the gig.
Yeah, well done, Toby. Yeah. Jules is asking if we get to hear your new song live today.
Like for me to play it?
Should we talk about your new song?
We could talk about anything. Yes, I have a new song out today. It's called A Lot of Things. It's on Spotify, believe it or not, Bandcamp, all that. Is that what we want to talk about? Do you want me to sing it? Do you want to just tell them where to go?
Just send them there. I'm going to put a link to it from the Patreon later. in
Cool.
case,
Yeah, it's all also up on my Instagram. Links to it. I wrote it like 7 years ago. Finally got it recorded last year.
Oh,
Takes me a
cool.
while. Yeah.
What's that line in the chorus? It's like, I've been a lot of things. Is that right? I've been
Yeah.
a lot of things, but I've never been over you. Is that right?
Yeah. That's the hook.
It's cool. It's a good hook.
Thanks, man. Came
I
out
like
nice.
it. Yeah, it sure did. And there's lots of harpsichord and stuff like that and harmonies.
Yeah,
And,
it was fun. I did for the first time ever. I had my buddy produce it, and I just went and went to his house, recorded like a guide guitar, main vocal.
so the guide guitar is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I just sang over that, and then I let him go. And I'm like, do whatever the hell you want. You know what I like. And then like a month later, he had like 70 tracks, like all kinds of instruments and stuff.
Amazing.
He played it all. It was great. Came out really good.
Who is this guy? Do I know him?
I don't think you know him. His name's Roy. He's a fellow Scrantonian. He's just like
I've
one
heard
of
of
those
a
dudes.
Roy though. Has he got a big beard?
He might have for a bit. Roy Williams is his name.
Tom knows him as well, right?
No, you're thinking of Roy Miranda.
Yeah.
Also has a big beard. But yeah, this Roy dude, like, he like picked up lap steel like last year, and he like already had it mastered in like 3 months. He's just like one of those dudes who just can play any instrument like immediately. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, like on that track.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, on that track he was like been playing drums like maybe like 4 months, and like he killed it.
It's like
yeah. Won't
you lay me down in the tall grass and let me do my stuff?
That's beautiful.
That's what it reminded me of.
All right, I'll take it. Yep.
It's like that, isn't it?
I believe he called that a helicopter beat.
No, he's wrong. No, helicopter beat is.
You're right. You're right.
What he was doing is gallop. That was a gallop.
Yeah, it's true.
It was a Fleetwood Mac gallop.
I'll take it.
But it sounds great anyway, whatever it is. So.
Thanks. Everyone could guess what they could do, Justin. They could check it out.
They could check it out.
Yeah, and if I was on YouTube,
well, no, we could just describe it in more detail.
Yeah, we could just describe. It's great. It's got like this, like and then it's got like these 2 guitars harmonizing 12 strings, like.
And then it goes to a minor, doesn't it? Like
Yep.
What are the chords on it?
Minor. C, F, F minor, G. That's the intro. It's nice. You should check it out. And if I was on YouTube, I would say click on the comments below or click on the link below. But I'm not. So
why don't I type the link in and then I can put it on there and underneath you using my.
Yeah, and I've never gotten to do that before. I hate it, but I want to do it.
All right. So what is it? YouTube.com / something?
It's you can just send them to.
Is it YouTube.be or something?
I don't have it on YouTube yet.
Okay. Well,
if I would this.
What should I put?
You can put in my Bandcamp, brianlangan.bandcamp.com.
brianlangan.band.
Bandcamp. Or you can just go to Spotify and Google.
.com, is it?
Google, search me. Yeah.
If you wanted to do like the link's there now if you want to point downwards.
Okay. Guys, you can just check it out. Click on the link below. Like and subscribe. Did I do it? Did I sound like a YouTuber?
Yeah, but you need to point at it more.
Click on the link below.
That's it.
How's that?
Nailed it.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Thanks. Yeah, well, you should check it out.
All right, I should check it out as well.
Well, anybody, really.
I've already been checking it out.
Okay, it's been checked. Cool.
I've verified it. It's very, very good.
Thank you. All right. Justin,
yes.
Does anybody want to hear a new bad riff?
Yes, please.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
Please.
Goes like this. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Ooh. So you better teach me that.
I better teach you that. It's important. I got a headless.
So, like that?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
And then...
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Is it like... Are these the 3 shapes?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then the second time around it goes... It stinks.
Was it? Oh, so,
Yeah.
like that. No.
Yeah, it stinks.
No.
Close.
What's
You
the
want
right?
your...
Yeah? That's the first one, right?
Then you want...
Ah. Oh no. Oh yeah. That's it.
Yep, you got it. That's my bad. That's one of my bad riffs for today. We'll save more for later.
Did I get the run up to it right?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Real nice.
It's nice,
Real
isn't
nice.
it?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That is a bad riff.
It's real bad.
So what
I wrote
is
that
that?
this morning.
Brian, James Jeffcoat says, Brian, that riff is how you break up with someone by a guitar riff.
Yeah. My girlfriend has not heard it yet, so hopefully you're wrong, but I can see it. She's coming home later. She'll hear it. That riff is in. The roommates will be hearing that riff for the next 3 months.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And what does the accompaniment go? Because I was surprised by the choices that you made in the theme tune, like regarding things like the drums.
Yeah, the drums are terrible. I tried to pick.
Maybe I shouldn't have been surprised about that.
I mean, like, you know, I'm sure people who are watching this have recorded before, some haven't, but they make these preset beats that are the most useless things you would never use, with like the most dumb bass drum and snare patterns. And that was the one I picked. I was like, let's pick the stupidest busy rock beat.
Yeah. That's perfect.
It came out great. Yeah, we found a use for it. Yeah.
It's quite medieval, actually, that thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gross.
I've got to do I've got to record a tutorial after this.
Okay.
A guitar tutorial that talks about hand mobility.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of people are very static in their playing, but you want to be like this, like me and you.
Sure. Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't. You just got no hope with a riff like this. You just wouldn't be able to do it. If you're anchored, you wouldn't be able to do it.
You could use it as an example. That should be your example.
That should be the example text.
So you could say, just say you want to play a riff like this, and
then people are like, no,
you're going to need mobility. Yeah.
Okay, Nikki says I actually love that riff. So
great. There's a home for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Nikki.
So one of the things that I'm going to talk about is you call them pinchies.
Mm-hmm.
And in the theme tune, there's a section when a hawk comes flying in via pinchy.
Yes. Pinchy conjuring.
Yeah, it's a pinchy conjured hawk sound, followed by the riff being played all in pinchies, probably like an octave up and pinchies, is it?
I think I was just playing the top part, pinchy. Yeah, that's correct.
So
pinchies.
Like that. But anyway, it's occurred to me twice now that I don't actually know how to do pinchies the traditional way. I do them in a totally different way to everybody else. So I use this part. I use this nail, and you use the thumb, don't you? So you hold the plectrum and then you just you just edge the thumb out a little bit so
Yep.
that the thumb is
Yep.
creating the harmonic. Is that right?
Yep, just like one of these.
And it's really
Just kind of
effective.
perfect.
It's really good. Hang on. That's fun, but I would go. You know that phrase at the beginning of White Wedding? Do you reckon that's a
Yep.
pinchy all the way down? Like that.
Oh yeah,
Something
I
like
never
that.
thought about that. Yeah.
I think about that every time I hear that song.
Maybe.
Okay then, so should we play a quick game of who's pinching?
Who's pinching's cool. All right. Do you want to
Okay,
do the
who's
thing we did
pinching?
last? We'll do the thing last time. We'll send each other who's supposed to do it.
Hang on, we've got a Nintendo emergency here. Hang on a second.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
What have you done?
There's worse. There's no worse emergency.
Hey, you want to go from the beginning? Okay, hang on. Wait a sec. How do I do that?
Do you need help? I play
Yeah.
a lot of video games.
How do
What's
you go
happening?
back? How do you go back to the beginning?
Beginning of what?
Mario Odyssey.
I mean, if you go to on the blue side, there's a button that says Home.
Oh yeah.
That'll get you to the home screen.
Oh no, it just took a picture of it. It said capture taken.
All right, that must be. You must have hit a different thing.
Oh, it's on the red. Oh, I found it.
The red thing is a picture. Oh, you must have different Joy-Cons. Yeah, on the right side there'd be a home thing.
Okay. Did you just call them Joy-Cons?
That's what they are.
Huh. How do I make it? How do I make it stop? Must be save. I'll do save. Oh no, I pressed it. I know what I did. Hang on. Right, options. I
Love
can
it.
see her arm moving. I know it's you.
What? I think you got a guitar app on that Switch, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah. How do I make it go back to the beginning?
What do you mean by the beginning?
Just to restart the whole game.
You could go hit the home button, so it gives all the game
Yep.
list of games.
Yeah.
Go to Mario Odyssey,
Yeah.
and there should be a button that says Close Software. Maybe
There
it's
is.
X. I don't. Yes.
Close. Okay. And then I'll open it again.
Yep, and then you should be able to pick whatever she wants to do.
It's gonna work. Is that
We should do like
is that Lenny Kravitz's
Yeah.
worst riff?
I don't think so.
What would be
It
the
was-
worst?
I'm trying to think of all his riffs.
I can tell you his best one.
I'm not a big. Yeah. That's a good one. I don't love the riff to Fly Away.
Oh,
But-
yeah, that is horrible.
Yeah, not a good one. Factoid about me. The first tablature I ever printed out was Are You Gonna Go My Way?
Uh-huh. How does that go? So that's that one you're just playing?
I only know how to play it with the pinchy, but something like that. You got it. Yeah. I think we should do like a Ventures style album where it's all pinchies of famous
Yeah.
songs.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
to the melody, but everything is pinched.
So,
It's called Pinch Me, I Must Be Dreaming.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then we do chords. It's hard.
Yeah. Or we could build the chord by all pinchies. Like if you're playing a G, we could just build it
Oh, yeah.
and then track it over and over again.
Six track.
those sound great together. We could do like themed ones. We could do like a Beatles one and do like.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hard to pitch on those. Hard to pitch.
Yeah. That really sounds good.
Yes, it is. It'll be a hit. People need that in the world now, Justin.
Yeah,
People are
true.
struggling. They
I mean,
need
that's
that.
the problem with Corona, isn't it? People have, there's a lot of creativity in the world, but there isn't enough pinchies.
I would say so.
Although I saw like some surviving members of Van Halen doing something. There was a lot of pinchies in that.
I'm sure there was.
I had a lot of respect for that, actually.
Yeah, got to.
Should we play Who's Doing a Pinchy?
Yes, that'd be great. Let me just get the.
You'll need to change the angle of your camera.
Oh yeah.
And also, straight face.
What are people saying? What's the guess?
Right, who was it? Can anybody guess? Who was doing a pinchy? Jess says Brian. Marcus says Brian. And Reika says Justin. Actually, that was a trick pinchy because Brian did the first one, then I did the second one.
Got him.
Right.
Great guesses, everybody.
Close though.
Yep.
Right.
How about we do this? We'll go one. We're not going to be. There's a lag, right? We can't like play at the same time.
No, you'd have to play slightly before me.
Okay, never mind then.
Why?
So what if?
Who's doing the loudest pinchy?
I was thinking maybe a way to start it is go, and then somebody pinches.
That's good. So it's a slide and pinch.
Yeah, it was slide. What do they think?
Who's sliding and pinching?
Who's sliding and pinching? It's a wonderful program. Who's sliding and pinching?
A slinch. Jacob's calling it a slinch. That's
that's
good.
good. Who called it that?
Jacob Hopperman or Jakob
Great work.
Hopperman.
Great work, Jacob.
Yeah, he's from Denmark. They know a lot about that sort of stuff. Okay, Marcus says Justin. Lindsay says Justin. Mariana says Brian. Another two more Justins. Yeah, it was me. I think the tone of my guitar is becoming distinguishable. But we'll give it one more go. Now, we should randomise pickup selection for the last round.
Yeah.
How much buzz is on that one?
A lot.
Which one is that?
Tiny little crummy amp. That's the neck. Sounds great.
But if the buzz disappears, we're going to know whose it was. Unless I make mine buzzy as well. Hang on. Okay.
All right, who's buzzing, sliding, and pinching?
I made a mistake. I looked at your eyes. I I made a
lot of
mistake.
women do that.
I'm sorry. Okay.
All right.
Try again. Bus slide
Who's
pitch. Okay, we've got a lot of Brian's there. Brian. And then Alma admits that she got hypnotized.
Good. That one stunk. It's hard to get the pinchy right. Sometimes it's
When you're not looking, that's the thing. You got to look at the string to get the pinchy spot. There it is. See, the problem with this is if you do a pinch and bend, your eyebrows tend to go up. That's the giveaway.
I have a question for the audience. Is anybody blasting this program on their home stereo right now?
Jennifer's just noticed an error that I made. I moved my camera after you'd started doing the pinchies. So that was the only giveaway because everything else was identical.
We're gonna have to get better at those kind of tricks. We're gonna fool these people.
It's only the second episode. We'll be all right.
Yeah, definitely. I like the game of who's sliding and pinching. That could take off. I think we can get that on air, like syndicated.
Jakob says he's pumping it through the stereo. So's Karen. Laurie's got it on in her car.
Oh, crank it! Some gem stuff.
Todd's in the car as well. John's got it coming through the TV, so that's probably quite good speakers on there.
Nice. Does he have a nice home system?
Don't know. Paul's got it on his TV as well.
Great.
Claire says she's got it on headphones, but it's loud. So
that's good. Well, I'm glad you guys are cranking it.
I can see your hand resting atop your Strat.
Oh yeah. I got mesmerized. I can't not pinchy. I hear you pinching, then I want to pinchy.
This is the game. Right. You pinchy, and then I try and resist the temptation to pinchy.
Okay. I think this is round 2 of who's.
This is an endurance challenge, really.
My pinchies aren't there today.
Oh, there's one.
Strat, come on, Strat.
Whoa. What note is that?
That's a B.
Bending up to a B or from a B?
B.
I could resist
quality programming again. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't think we could do it again, Justin, but
I'm really pleased to be part of this.
Yeah.
Everyone having a good time so far. We're 35 minutes 35 minutes in and nailing it. Who's enjoying themselves? Anyone? Oh wait, I'll put the sting on again. Here we go.
Great show.
You can almost hear, like, when you sing that, is that a Strat? Oh, wait, John's asking the important question. John says, sorry, dumb question, but what is pinching?
Well, if John was listening to me that last round of pinchies, I couldn't tell him. I don't know. How would you describe it? It's a pinch harmonic, whatever the hell that means.
Well, I think it's the pinching itself is just about the technique that you employ to create the harmonic, but really it's just a harmonic on a fretted thing, isn't it?
Yeah, whatever the hell a harmonic actually is, I don't know.
I'm going to talk about this in the in my tutorial later. Maybe this would be a good practice to discuss it. But
Yeah.
my understanding of it is, right, when you hit a string, it goes meh, right? But if you just touch it halfway along, which is 12, that's what the 12th fret marks, isn't it? The halfway point between the bridge and the nut, okay? So if you hit that but you don't fret it, you just touch it. It sounds like it's playing an octave over. It has an overtone that is operating at twice the frequency of the original note that you played. And the reason for that is, when you hit a string, it creates a wave like this. The whole string becomes a wave and it creates a sound which is picked up by the pickup, right? When you touch it here, that point is not vibrating, but that point is and that point is. So really, the only audible sound you hear is half of the string vibrating, which makes it twice as high. It means it's an octave up. See what I'm saying? So when you're doing a pinchy, if you're doing it on the 10th fret, the ideal place to do a pinchy will be at one of the fractions between the fret that you're playing and the other part that anchors the wave that's playing. You see what I'm saying? So an ideal place would be halfway along. So you look at it and you think, well, probably about there, you reckon? There it is. But there's also one down here, which sounds higher, the overtone's higher, because it's about a quarter of the way, which means there's 4 lots of waves happening. They're all, you know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? If you stop it there, then you get 4 lots of waves, and then you're hearing something that's 2 octaves over, but it's an overtone because the whole thing is actually, it's all clever stuff.
I'm blown away. I didn't know. I just learned something, John. John asked that, right?
It was John. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a dumb question. I just learned that. So when you're pinching, sometimes I'm like ripping on pinchies, and I'm unstoppable. And then sometimes, like today, I don't know what I'm doing. You're supposed to play it halfway through the part you're at.
Well, when I first started playing, I always thought, well, you know, I was always operating in E, and I always wanted this note to be like a pinchy. So I'd be like, oh yeah, there it is. So I'd be like, oh, that's where the pinch harmonic is. There. But then you go down the fret and you keep your pinchy where it is. It's not quite the same. See what I mean? Because the equation is wrong. You have to move this by an increment that represents half of where that is. You see what I'm saying?
Wow. So what's happening when I'm playing this B up here?
There it is. So you're about a quarter. That's about a quarter of the string.
Then there's these things.
Yeah. Well, those are like you know. I saw Sam mentioned earlier that it's all 5s and 7s, and that's okay. That's kind of true if you're talking about an open string, because the fret markings represent sort of fractions of the fretboard. I think the 7 is probably about a third along, and the 5th is about a quarter. See what I mean? So there's always going to be harmonics there. So if you're playing like a B and you're finding a pinchy that's around about here, you're probably playing a quarter. You're probably playing a quarter of the distance between there and there, which means it's like 2 octaves over. It's a super squealer. It's what we call a super squealer.
Super squealer.
It's a squealy pinch.
I love it. You're a regular squeal hound.
John says thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, John. I just learned something. They don't teach you that when you're teaching yourself how to play guitar to like Blink-182 songs in like 1993, you know?
No. They just tell you to put your thumb over your plectrum, but that's only half of the battle. You've got to know where to put your thumb then.
Yeah. They could use that advice in a lot of life.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know where to put your thumb.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. I think that was a good game of who's playing a pinchy.
Who's doing a pinchy? What should we do next? Oh wait, I'll do the sting again. Here we go. You sent me that, and then it was like, and then you said you should do some solos over it and sing with me. It's like, no, it's finished.
Sure.
To me, that's just.
I left that little crappy part in the middle for you, but it should be fine on its own.
James asked a really important question. If your guitar has only 5 frets, like your brother Dan, where is the best place to do the pinch? On like, you do the pinch 1.25 frets along, or you can do it 2.5 frets along, and you'll get a good squeal out of it from an open string. And then the increments change according to where you put your fingers. I'll cover that in a later tutorial. Thanks, James.
That's great.
Are we going to watch Brian buy a Strat? I think Ryan's wondering about your backdrop.
Oh yeah, that. Not getting it.
Why?
Sorry.
Is it too?
I got rent coming up.
Is it left-handed?
I don't know if it couldn't be. It could be. Is it look backwards where you're looking at it?
Yeah, it's gone back to front. It looks like it's $999,441.
That's why. Oh, I thought because on my end it looks normal. I had to reverse the image.
Aha.
No, I'm not buying a Strat anytime soon. Sorry.
Well, Jacob says that he'd be satisfied to watch you consider buying it.
Yeah, all right. I'll pretend like you can pretend like the backdrop is the screen I'm looking at. Okay. Babe, can we afford a 2000? No. Okay. Guys, do I need a new Strat?
Yeah.
I don't have a black Strat. This one's a little fancy. It's not a bad looking Strat. I like a rose neck.
How many frets has it got? It's got an extra fret on there.
That's how they get you, the extra frets.
Yeah,
they charge a couple
because you can't resist it, can you?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll wait. My birthday's coming up, so I'll just wait. I don't want to make any big purchases.
When's your birthday?
October 8th.
Yeah, you should wait.
Yeah. All right. How was that? Was I doing a good job considering?
Happy? Everyone happy?
Good.
Ah, okay. So Toby says he's happy to watch you tell them why you're not buying it. But I think you've already explained that, actually. It's the rent and forthcoming birthday.
Yeah, I don't need another Strat.
How many frets has your one got, and how many frets has the potential new one got?
I don't even know. 1, 2, 3.
Well, the way to check is has the last
22.
fret. Okay, so it's got no dot on the last fret.
If you're calling this a fret, I'm calling that thing a
That's definitely not a fret.
Try me.
Yeah. Weirdly, that does sound like a fret. How are you doing that? You know what you could do is like when you're playing a Strat and you need to play something that's in E and you want to go super high and you don't have the courage to try a pinchy at the 12th, what you could do is like buy like a pair of gloves that has a fret on each finger, and then when you get to the top there, or just a fret on maybe the 4th, because you probably don't use that as much as you should, on your left hand. So you're getting up here, and then you just employ the thing, and there's a fret wherever you want it. You can go up from there.
That's great. And then you go over, then you play your own finger, pretty much.
Yeah, You try and avoid using the little one until you get to the top of the neck, and then you just add a fret.
That's smart.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I like that. I have an idea. Mainly because I want to talk about my idea. But what if the listeners gave us their ideas for game shows, assuming that who's pinchying is a game show, they want to submit their ideas for game shows or games that we could play. Because I had a couple ideas for game shows this week. If you want to hear them.
Oh yeah, what like game segments of that Strat?
Yeah, well yeah. I mean, I don't think we could do this on on this show, but I thought of the idea for hamper huffers.
Yeah, I've got no idea what that is. You wrote to me
Hamper,
about that, and I was
yeah,
confused.
and well, at least in America, a hamper is like what you put your dirty clothes in.
See, for us, it's what you have a picnic out of.
A hamper?
Yeah, you have a picnic hamper, and it's got all your
You
food
would
in it.
not you would not want to have a picnic out of a hamper in America. I mean, it makes sense, just like a basket type thing. But you throw your dirty clothes in it, and the show is called Hamper Huffers, and you have to huff hampers and try to guess like which friend of yours whose hamper it is by smelling their dirty
Ah.
clothes.
Aha.
Yeah. And then there's like celebrity hampers, where you could like try to guess which celebrities.
Celebrity
their
hamper. Hamper
Yeah,
hoppers.
Hamper Huffers, yeah,
That's good.
yeah. And then I was thinking about celebrity parallel parking, because everybody loves
Mhm.
celebrities.
Yeah.
And everybody loves watching you parallel park, whether you like it or not.
Hmm.
And you can get like, I don't know, Bruce Willis or somebody, and they don't know they're on the show, and they have to park in front of this place, and then you get contestants making wagers like, I bet you Bruce is going to get this in 3 turns, you know.
Ah, that's good.
And then you wager, but then there's
You
like
could you could pit Bruce Willis against Sybil Shepherd.
yeah, you could do that. That would be good. And then there's like audibles last second, like, you know, last second after the contestants submit their like their wagers, like a scooter might come in and shove in the spot, so it makes the spot smaller.
Aha. So then you get
Or like-
celebrity road rage.
Yep, that could be part of it. Yep, you could even that could be part of the wager too. Like, is Bruce Willis going to have a meltdown if the scooter parks in that spot that was normally a big spot?
Yeah.
That's what I've been thinking about. There's a lot of time to think during these times, Justin. That's what I've been
Mhm.
thinking about.
That's good.
I don't know.
Ways to annoy Bruce Willis and then film it.
Yeah, that anybody. Yeah. It's like,
Mariana
anybody-
suggested the weakest pinch, which is pretty good.
That's real
pretty
good. I'd be good at that one.
So, like, what is that then? Is that who can play the most subtle pinchy?
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
You know, for use in tasteful ballad. Oh, there's one. Shit, fucked it. Acoustic pinch. What's this technique?
Just straight old pinching, real quiet. It's pretty weak. Backpacker. Backpacker and acoustic SG. Good combo. Daytime extra, folks. We're getting a daytime. Awesome. Acoustic pinches. How was that? Was that weak enough? That's nice. That's good.
Toby says the SG actually looks awesome.
It's not bad. It's pretty funny. I don't know who makes it because there's no name on it. It's not a bad. That's custom. That's custom. That's my work.
Yeah, it looks like your work. It's good.
Yep, yep. Thanks, Toby.
Aha, Nikki's suggesting the squeal of fortune. Very
That's good.
Very good.
Maybe like the wheel could spin and you gotta like which note you have to pinch, or something.
Yeah, or like you have. Yeah, your idea is better than that.
No, that's. You could do that. I want to hear your idea though. What's your idea?
It was half formed, and I thought if I start talking, maybe the idea will come. It didn't.
Okay, what if it was the Squeal of Fortune? Who came up with that?
I think that was Nikia.
Nikki, you're on fire. That's great. Squeal of Fortune. So you spin the wheel, just like Wheel of Fortune. you've got to hit the note right. What if it lands on an F? You got to pinchy an F, and then you. Let me think of this, and then you got to, and then it's like, instead of letters, it's notes, and instead of a phrase or a word, it's the notes to a famous pinchy riff, maybe, or
Well,
something.
that
Famous riff.
I mean, a famous riff, but interpreted
Right.
using
Okay.
the
So
pinch style, I think.
maybe just a famous riff or something, and then there's certain notes like that are considered vowels, like a C and a G and an A or something. And then you guess the note, and then based on the notes, you got to like think in your head, oh, that's Sweet Child of Mine or whatever. I'm just riffing here, literally.
Or it could be that thing where you sort of like the wheel stops and it's your turn to pinch. So
Yeah.
you're desperately looking at it. They give you a guitar, the intonation's all out, and you've got to find the pinch. And whatever note you play when you hit the pinch, they can go like, well, you're playing a D, and yes, there is a D. Reveal the D, and then the D appears within the segment of music.
That's cool. I like that.
So then you know that there's a D there, and then and you go, well, could there also be a G? But the only way you can ask is by successfully pinching first time. Otherwise, it's someone else's go.
I like it. That's good.
And eventually, you reveal the whole passage of music, but you have to play it all pinches, and you have to hit every pinch.
I like that. That's the final round.
It could be a long show. I hope it's a long show.
I hope so too.
James has suggested a game show format. Sound holy shit.
That sounds good.
Pretty good.
I like that. I like it.
A mysterious object is stuck in the sound hole, and you have to identify it by smell, acoustics, and sound.
Great work.
But you're not allowed to touch it or taste it.
And then maybe at the end, like if there's two people who guess it right or something. Like if someone's like, oh, it's a tuna sandwich or whatever. Then if you both do it,
I can tell because it smells like tuna sandwich.
Yeah, that one's easy. All right, say me and you are on the show, right? And we both guessed that it's a fresh box of Kleenex. And then then me and you both have to have a guitar with the Kleenex or whatever it is in it, and we have to shake it up and down until it comes out, and whoever gets it out first is the real winner. That's like the tiebreaker.
So they've put the Kleenex in, and then they've put the top bit of the guitar on, because that's too big to get in there. Or is it like a novelty-sized guitar?
That's a good idea. I love novelty-sized anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it has to fit in there, but regardless, it could be like a barbecue chip.
So it could be like one of those really small tuna sandwiches that you might have in like an English sort of afternoon tea thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could probably wedge one of those in easy.
Yeah.
But the problem with that game, the problem with that format is that it's going to be late night because of the title.
Yeah. I mean,
unless you put like an asterisk instead of the I or something,
Yeah.
Or a dollar sign for the S.
You can get away with that. Yeah, I like that. That's a great idea.
Right. Okay. So Ryan says a game show where someone drops a guitar pick, and their partner, who could be a celebrity guitarist, has to find it. It's timed, and the room would have a lot of different stuff scattered around to get in the way. I think probably things like hypodermic needles,
beer bottles,
Gatorade
bottles.
Basically, you could just film it in a rehearsal studio.
Yeah. A water bottle with like a cigarette in it.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a good one. But also, like, it always lands on something that's the same color as it. No matter what color you have.
Yeah. We both playing yellow picks today?
I think we are. Yours is 72. 73, rather.
I found it on the ground. It's 73, yeah.
Hey, where did you find that?
In my room somewhere.
It's exactly the same as mine. This is weird.
I haven't been using picks at all lately. So it's weird that I picked this one.
It's strange.
How about it?
Hang on, we've got another intruder. Streaker.
It's okay. I'll play a bad riff while you're doing that.
What? It's that one. Okay. I just got to defeat one of the bosses on here for it. Otherwise,
Okay. Cool. Which boss is it?
it's that one. It's the dog lady. You know the one? It's got a dog.
Vaguely. Played it a while ago.
This won't take a second.
Okay.
It might take a second actually.
Okay.
I've already done this once today. I don't know why I have to do it. Sorry, guys. This guy.
It's a good game. I don't remember it. Oh yeah, yeah.
So you got to hit the thing with your hat.
Yep. It's a great idea for a game.
Right. And then you got to go away from her.
Uh-huh.
And then ping back. See what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, she's not happy now.
Is she?
Ah, he's got me. I died. Sorry. I died.
Dad, you died on purpose.
I didn't die on purpose. I swear. Sorry.
Dad.
You have to keep trying. And I told you, the deal was if you can't do it, you got to go to sleep. Remember? Go on, let's go.
I try.
This is my... I developed this little scale because it's got a slightly Eastern vibe to it.
I like it already.
And it uses the this little guy only occasionally. But I'm going to try to do it all pinchy for you.
Ooh. That's wonderful. Makes me want to like have a nice drink and dinner at a wedding or something, like a really cool wedding, destination wedding.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere exotic.
I like it a lot.
What I've noticed is it's difficult to alternate pick when you're doing pinchies. Only one of them. So when I was doing that last one, it's like this.
How do you switch it up?
I'll show you.
Try one more time.
You gonna try again? Okay, she's asked me to try it one more time. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. Sorry.
It's okay, Justin. I'll ask a question or something. I'll think of something very entertaining.
Please.
What's everyone doing tonight? How about that? I want intimate details. I want what are you doing? Are you going out somewhere safe? Are you dressing up? Are you slumming it? Are you watching TV tonight? Are you chugging beers? Are you cooking a nice dinner?
Why doesn't this thing... Oh. Got one. Okay.
Got him.
Jacob says, does Brian eat most of his dinners at weddings? Sam says, watching us guys, which is time
That's a
well
great
spent.
plan. Great plan. Also, great question. I would love to eat most of my dinners at weddings.
Wedding dinners are always the best.
Yeah. Nice environments.
Happy people.
Nice clothing.
Definitely.
You see like your guy friends shaking your hands even though they would never shake your hand in like a normal setting. Like if I saw you and Dan or somebody at a wedding, I would be like, "Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, how you doing?" If I saw you at a gig, I'd give you a big hug. You know, if someone sees like their friend's girlfriend out in public, you give a hug, or you know, at a wedding, you kind of like do a hug and hand thing. Different wedding etiquette, hello etiquettes. I've never shaken my friend's hand more than at a wedding.
Daddy, now what?
You have to get just. Oh, give it back to me. Sorry.
Now what? I play a bad riff called "Suck at Your Job."
Was it? Are you doing that from the 5th string?
I'm on the.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see. This is the you'd go. I'd go. Is that right?
Yeah.
That orange amp has got some great fuzz. Have you got a pedal in line there?
No, that's just both distort. That's just both gains crank.
Ah.
And then you end that bad riff with that note.
With a pinchy.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
It's great. You're holding the second to last note too long. It's a quick down. It's a.
Aha. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice.
You got it. Yeah, that one has lyrics. I was cooking. That one goes, I don't really want to tell you what to do, but you really suck at your job. I don't really want to tell you what to do, but you really suck at your job.
That's good. You suck at your job.
Yeah. But you really suck at your job.
That's good. Powerful. Is that one of your forthcoming singles?
Oh, sure.
It'd be
It's
great
a big
to
hit.
turn up to your friends and just play that riff and sing that lyric and
Yeah.
say, see you in a couple of
Pat?
months.
Yeah. My friend, Pat, you know Pat.
Yeah.
He's been trying to get me to do a full gig of just bad riffs, and he calls them couch riffs. And because I spent a lot of time with the man sitting on couches just playing these dumb riffs where we're watching TV.
Yeah.
And he wants to bring a couch on stage, and I just get like it's usually on acoustic, these terrible riffs.
That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, James says, guys, what's the worst song to start a wedding reception set with? I can answer this from personal experience, actually.
Okay.
Knowing Me, Knowing You, the divorce song.
I don't know that one.
Normal, carefree laughter, silence
Right.
ever after. Through these old familiar rooms, children will play. Now there's only emptiness, nothing to say. Knowing me, knowing you. We did that once, and they were divorced in a couple of years.
Oof, that's rough. I was thinking, I mean, that's really bad. I was thinking it'd just be hilarious and terrible if you opened like a wedding set with like Man in the Box or something. Like,
How does that go?
the Alice in Chains song, I'm the man in the box. Like all the grandmas are there, like the cheesy aunts, like, oh, the band's about to start, and then boom, 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 boom. I'm the dog who gets beat. And then the aunts are like, shove my nose in shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad one.
It'd be a really good wedding opener. And then the rest of the stuff's normal wedding things, like, you know, September and everything.
Brian, can we start a wedding band, please?
I'd love to. I don't know a lot of songs, and I retain information for about 2 days, but I'd love to.
Yeah, well, we'll just practice the day before. Perfect.
Yeah, that sounds great. That I could do. Day before, perfect.
Great.
All right, I like it. Who's getting married?
Anyone
Who's
get
getting
married
married?
that wants me and Brian to come and play?
Yeah.
With a hand-picked selection of garage band accompaniment sounds.
Yeah. What's amazing is, Justin, when you look at the comments, even though I know I can't see these people, I look too.
Yeah.
Even though it's the same. I've been looking at the same thing for the last hour and a half.
Oh,
But I'm like, what are they saying? What are they saying?
Okay, what's Sierra says it's a badass song though. I think she's talking about the Alice in Chains one. Oh Lord, sing more ABBA, Justin, please. Sierra says ha 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 ha. Alma says 3 laughing faces. Reika says, but that's a great song. And there's always someone requesting Brown Eyed Girl at a wedding, according to Karen.
Sure. Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't believe they even requested it. I don't think you even need to.
Yeah.
I think they're just gonna play it.
Oh, Joe's asking if Mariana, if I think this is my. Oh, it's a re-proposition.
Are people getting married in the comments?
Joe and Mariana are already married, but they're asking if they can get remarried. Well, if you want to renew your vows, we'll come and do that.
Look, if you want to have
the first song is going to be Alice in Chains, just so you're warned.
Yeah. Yep.
Good news is that at one point during the set, we'll both be playing our solos from behind the amps, and you'll have to guess which one of us is playing the solo.
Yep. Yep.
At one point, I'll be doing a solo, and you'll be doing Yo-Yo Ball.
Yep.
It's just a really good set, I think. You know.
I think it'd be excellent. That's what you get what you paid for. You know.
Yeah.
So we'll make it worth your time.
Yeah. Jakob is trying to introduce Nikki to Jake McMurray. He thinks that they'll get on.
Okay, cool.
So there's some matchmaking happening.
Okay, are they both charming?
I don't think I know Jake very well, but Nikki certainly is. Oh, Pockets is suggesting Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds Rage Against the Machine style, which is one of your fortes. Aha! Now here's a good one. Sam is saying that we can play when she and her partner convert from a civil partnership to a marriage. So we can do that ceremony.
I'm in.
Sherry says, Sherry says, I'm never getting married.
Well, you're never going to hear us play Man in the Box in front of your aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews. It's unfortunate.
Unless one of Sherry's siblings gets married and everyone attends that, and then we get booked for that.
That is true, yes. Well, as long as you're happy. That's all I care about.
Maybe we could just have like a happy day party.
Happy day party. Happy day party. Oh, there's gonna be live music. Who?
You going to the happy day party?
Yeah. Who's playing? Justin from the Darkness and Brian Langan. Just two as like acoustic duo. No, they're gonna have a bunch of like garage band shitty things, and I guess they're gonna stand behind each other's amps, and one's gonna play yo-yo, and one's gonna do squealies and pinchies. What?
No, they're both gonna do squealies and pinchies.
What's a squealie and a pinchy? You just go to happy day party.
It's happy day party.
You see, yeah, and yeah.
All right, looks like Nikki and Jake, having never met before, apart from in this comment section, are now getting married. So that's cool.
Awesome.
So we'll do that.
They look hot couple. Hot couple.
Sam is making a brilliant suggestion, which works both on a fun level and also on a business level. We create a happy day tier, happy day party tier. Within my Patreon, it's like an extra tier.
Oh, tier, yes.
It's just under the lowest one that exists at the moment.
Yeah,
and everybody comes to. Everybody comes.
Fly me out. I love that.
All right, we're doing it. Lucinda Blaker says, "Can't wait for our rock-themed wedding."
Cool. Congratulations, Linda.
Yeah, Lucinda. That is. Sorry.
Lucinda. Sorry.
I might have misspoken before.
I might have misheard.
Aha.
Congrats.
Right. Happy day party. It's happening.
I love it. You need a happy day party? Come to us.
For all of your wedding, converting civil partnership to marriage ceremony, and happy day parties.
And game show idea needs.
That's us.
Yep. I like it.
Actually, we need their ideas so that we can
true.
convert them into something to do with pinch harmonics.
Yeah.
Right, hang on a second. I'm going to do the sting. That's the question. Vic wants to be the maid of honour for Nikki. So we're getting a whole the wedding team together at this point.
I love it.
Well, we've got the music, we've got the bride, we've got the groom, we've got maid of honor. All of the wedding invites will be sent out on Discord. Oh, by the way, Brian, I'm going to get you on Discord. Do you ever do Discord?
No, have not.
It's a black hole that you don't need to be in.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to sign you up to it.
Great.
Because I think people wanted to talk to you on there.
What kind of black hole are we talking here? I mean,
one way you can never leave. You'll be sucked into it, and you'll just be stuck in it forever.
I'm already collecting Star Wars Lego, but why not? I got to have something to do. Keep me busy. All right,
when we were talking about what time to do this podcast, you were like, "Well, I don't have to stay up all night playing video games the day before."
I did. I was in bed by 1 last night. I behaved, and I was up at 8.
That's good. Right. Oh, Jess is going to be the wedding hairdresser. That's sorted.
Cool.
That's really good.
Is anybody making puff pastry?
Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Sarah O. Glitter Tits says, "Can I do the food and bar?" Yes, indeed, you can.
Sounds great. Do you make a nice mojito?
Ryan is asking an important question that isn't related to the Happy Day party.
Okay. No, I'm not single.
I'm sure that was the subtext of this question, but what he's actually asking in literal terms is, can I get the "Is that a Strat" for my ringtone?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, they could email me. Give up my email. It's Brian, my name. This is my professional one. Brian P, as in like P.
So P-E-E.
Oh shit! No, you're wrong. Brian is in Patrick. Brian P. Langan, Langan, @gmail.com.
Is Patrick your middle name?
Yes.
It's another Pat, guys. We're doing it. Oh, CJ says that CJ is a chef. So that's the food sorted. So between CJ and Sarah O. Glitter Tits, I think we've got all the catering and bar stuff sorted.
I want some puff pastry. I don't know. Do the folks prefer a buffet style or like a choose your entree?
It's probably going to be a buffet, isn't it, CJ?
I like the buffets where they just kind of leave it out and it's like, all right, buffet's ready, eat whenever you want.
But what about COVID time though? Can you have a buffet in COVID time?
I mean, we're going to be so backed up. It's probably going to take a year to get to people anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can't have a buffet in COVID time.
And I think we should start the wedding season with the Happy Day party.
Yeah, Happy Day party, wedding season. Maybe they can get like a little a bagged lunch, a sack lunch.
Imi has offered to individually wrapped sack lunches for each guest, where everybody brings their own.
Yeah, so you're not like breathing on it. You're not,
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah. Imi says that she'll do the background music. Imi's a harpist, so that's sorted.
Ooh, Imi, I need a harpist. Get in touch with me. I do. I need a harpist for some things. Yeah.
I'll put you guys in touch later.
Yeah, I'm gonna be needing a harpist. Not this for the next album I'm doing.
Cool.
Love a harp. Love a harp. That's great, Imi. Nice instrument.
Paul's asking if Brian can be in charge of the dips. I mean, Brian's got a lot to do. He's got to be He can't do dips and pinches.
We'll see. I mean, if the money's right, we got to work hard. It's people's special day. It's the people Happy Day party.
It's the Happy Day party. All hands on deck.
Yeah. Well, since it's COVID times, if we're talking in COVID times and not in fantasy world, you could put. I have it downstairs, but I got this little. My friend got it for me. It's a little dipping sauce thing that clips onto your plate.
I thought you were going to say it clips onto your headstock.
Well, that's what I was thinking. And doing that, I've done it before. I've clipped in the headstock and dunked some nuggets. So then maybe me and you could have those on our Strats and then walk out to the crowd. And if anybody wants to take a dip, that way we're not obviously no double dipping in COVID times. Normally I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Normally I'm okay with it. And then that way.
Yeah, you just get one dip per nugget. I don't think I've seen double dipping happening, but never never inside the States. Rather, I think America has really got dip etiquette down because I think culturally, I think dipping's been around a lot longer in America than it has anywhere else.
Yeah. That's good to hear. We don't have a lot of things right. I'm glad we got dipping etiquette.
Oh, I mean, everything else is a massive fuck up. But I tell you what, dipping etiquette,
Yeah.
you guys have
Say
nailed
what
it.
you want, man. Let's see how do you dip in your country, bro?
Yeah. Regardless of the autonomous state emerging and all the other stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Civil
yeah.
war, so what? Yeah, let's have a look at you. Oh, yeah, COVID spreading because of your dipping technique. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Mm.
You ever hear of a boom boom sauce? I didn't think so.
Jacob's saying something interesting here. He says, Lindsay says she can make the vegan wedding cake. That's perfect.
Cool.
Jacob is not an ordained priest, but he can legally wed consenting adults in the town of Copenhagen. So it might be hard to ignore the latest citywide outbreak. I do offer a large variety of costumes, he says.
That I like.
Costumes is definitely appealing. So
yeah, that sounds like fun.
Happy day party stroke the wedding of two people who've only met in the comment section of this YouTube channel.
Yes.
Jacob's, I'm going to have to start writing this stuff down. I'll ask Miss Moneypenny to collate all the information, but I think we basically got everything sorted now. Right? Pat can be in charge of wines. Well, the selection process, yeah. But I think we should probably keep him away from the wine insofar as we want other people to have some too.
Yeah. Keep me away from it.
Do you like wine as well?
No, I just at weddings I drink gin and tonics. I never order them anywhere else. At a wedding though, gin and tonic.
Mm-hmm. How many weddings have you been to?
A lot. I have friends that fall in love. I guess I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to.
It's because when you're around, there's love in the air, and you.
Yep.
You charge the atmosphere with your good vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki wants the ordained priest, in other words, Jacob, to be Batman when he conducts the service.
Cool. Could somebody dress up as Wolverine? I think we should
Batman,
dress up as Wolverine.
and we'll be the Wolverine Pinchies.
Yeah.
The Wolverine Pinchy brothers?
Yeah, Wolverine Pinchy brothers. Sounds great. Every band I've been in the last 10 years, I've tried everybody to dress up for Halloween. I wanted all of us to go as Wolverine, and no one ever did it. So the Wolverine Pinchy brothers, I think.
Wolverine Pinchy brothers sing the theme from Is That a Strat?
Yeah.
We'll do that Alice in Chains song.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do Suck at Your Job.
Mm-hmm. And close the night with Is That a Strat? I think should be the closer.
Aha, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is That a Strat?
We could also do a move with we can get Wolverine claws and stab 3 like nuggets or whatever.
Brilliant.
Or tots, and then dipping sauce. Hand them out that way.
People will be like looking at the stage set going, how come they've got those dips along the front in such regimented spaces? This has got to be something to do with the production, and then it will just blow them away.
Yeah, I like it.
It's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great happy day party.
Yeah. Pocket's just going to pretend he's not invited and then just be in charge of crashing the wedding.
Need one of those.
Glitter Tits' bar serves Aldi wine, a wide selection of world beers, and all the finest spirits, as well as cocktails and many non-alcoholic options too. So that's handy for me.
That's great. I like Glitter Tits' bar too. Glitter Tits' bar sounds great.
Yeah, we use Glitter Tits for that.
Okay. Sounds excellent.
John's noticed. John's saying that Pat can bring the napkins, but they'll have to be those Christmas ones that are always in his kitchen when I do the podcasts with him.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sam's just glad to be here. We're glad you're here too, Sam.
Glad you're here, Sam. Like the name Sam.
Yeah. Here's a question. When you solo, do you ever solo on the bass pickup?
Not normally. I
You
usually
strike
just
me as a treble guy.
Yeah.
Rock treble.
I don't do too many solos. But yeah, I usually just keep it on the bridge.
Because check this out. But
Sick.
and then you pinch at the end.
Ooh, pinch at the end. That sounds great.
And then when you pinch, hang on, then you change pickup.
So you want it like.
Yeah. And then
As it's pitching?
you switch when you get to then you switch to for the.
That's a good move. That's a good move. Do you do an exaggerated swipe with your hand?
Yeah, always.
Ooh. That's good. Yeah, I don't take many solos. Like I can play kind of fast. I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know like my scales or anything.
That's enough. That's enough.
I could do that.
But I like the way you stare intently into the camera while you do that. You absolutely know what you're doing. Nice.
This overdrive is not very forgiving.
No, but it's very revealing.
It is.
I like that pinchy and then the muscle. That's a good move. But it's got to be on a pinch. If you don't get the pinch, and then you do the.
Where's the pinchy? I lost the pinchy.
I love that. I love coming up for it and then realising the pinch is lost and having to go back.
Oh shit. That's good.
It's excellent.
All right. Yeah.
I can do this one. It's not as good though. You need a pinch.
It's tough, and if you don't get the pinchy, it's very disappointing.
For everybody.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
But it's quite a thrill to see the crushing disappointment on a guitarist's face when they go for the triumphant pinchy, raise the muscle, and then have to go back.
Yeah, like I got it. It fades right out. That's a good move. Yeah. What's the first thing you're going to do after this podcast ends? It's late. It's later on your end.
Yeah, it's late. It's 10:30 here, so I'll probably have a coffee. No, I'll probably check on the Hydester.
Cool.
Oh, I've got to record my tutorial.
Oh right, yeah.
Otherwise, it'll never get done. I feel like we've covered a lot of really important stuff already tonight. This is kind of like a.
They should be having. Yeah. I know I taught a lot. I learned a lot too.
Yeah. You learned a lot about teaching tonight.
Yeah. Yep. I did. And your spirit animal is a silkworm.
Erin says, I feel like we all just got a bit pregnant.
I think so too.
That's some damn hot, intense gazing. But then she's undermined her statement with a rolling around laughing face, which I think she must have accidentally selected.
Yeah, there's nothing
What
funny
she was
about
looking for was
pregnancy.
the serious, smiley face.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's like, I'm pregnant, you know?
It's more like a crushing, oh my god, I'm pregnant now, what do I do?
Yeah. How do I afford a Strat now?
Baby shower? Just sell everything that you get at the baby shower.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, put that on the baby registry. $2,000 Strat. for when it gets older.
Yeah, it's an investment piece.
Yeah, 2020 Strat. It's going to be huge. Corona Strat.
They're making good guitars at the moment. That's
good.
The one you're looking at right now? Is that a Fender one, or is it like one of your favorite?
No, it's a Fender. I just clicked on the first thing that popped up on Guitar Center's website.
Mm-hmm. Amy says she's hungry, but she can't bother to cook.
I hear you, Amy. Or get yourself a nice burrito or something.
I could do it tomorrow, Mariana. I could. Tomorrow morning, I've got an old friend coming over with some croissants. 9 o'clock in the morning. So
puff pastry. Saturday morning. Sounds great.
Which would be nice.
Yep. Yeah. I don't get anybody bringing me pastries.
No. Well, he's not bringing them for me. He's bringing them for Heidi.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Right. Hang on a second. Check this out. If relationships were a currency, how many friends would you pay for your new Strat?
I'm not good with money.
I think James is just asking how much is a friendship worth to you?
A lot more than a Strat.
So you could just like give part of a friend, lose part of a friend.
I mean, maybe if there's like a friend that I love, like we all have them, like a friend who's like the best, but then like they get drunk and they act annoying or they're a problem. Maybe I'd be like, I'll just not hang out and go to the bar with them.
So as soon as a friend of yours develops some sort of addiction problem,
no, not
swap
like
them
that.
for a Strat. when they
just like,
basically it's a cry for help, but you hear that as a cry for let's get a Strat.
Strat, yeah. No, I mean just like if somebody's like, we all have annoying things about us. Like,
no,
I have a friend who's always
you don't. You don't.
No, not at all. I'm trying to think of a good example of what I would give up part of a friendship. Like if one of your friends like eats weird and always has like food on their face or something. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go out for lunch with like Jeff anymore because
you got a Strat.
I get a Strat. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's more what I meant.
You could just say to them, look, you got some food on your face.
Yeah, but sometimes
it
people
might actually strengthen the relationship.
I've had this happen to people around me. Sometimes people just...
Well, say it to you.
Not to me, no. There's just some people that eat like Neanderthals,
So is that one of your pet hates?
Yeah.
You like a civilized dipper?
Yes. Pinky out, mouth closed. Don't talk with your mouth full.
Stare intently at the person that you're speaking to.
Yep.
Put your hand. Don't get any dip on your face.
Nope. Put your other hand on their knee.
Nikki says that she wouldn't give up her best friend for 100,000 Strats.
That's a good friend, Nikki.
Yeah, but we're not talking about best friends. James is talking about how many just normal friends.
Oh, like people you get along with at work and stuff that I consider a friend, but I wouldn't hang out with
like maybe colleagues or associates of some sort.
Oh, a lot. I mean, I'm sure we all have the people you like, you coworker that you're like, I get along with them great, would never want to hang out with them outside of work, but at work they're fine. Probably do away with some of those. I don't need a Strat though.
You've already got a Strat, so
yeah, it's sparkly.
I don't know if the one behind you is one that's worth giving up a friend for. If I'm honest, I
Definitely
think
not.
there are better Strats.
Definitely.
In the world.
Yeah.
Jess is asking, do I go out after this and be rotten for work tomorrow, or do I just stay in and watch TV?
Well, it depends.
Well, this is going to go on for another 3 hours, so
yeah,
you've got time to decide.
Yeah, go out and get plowed, and then
and then come back. And we'll still be talking about the wedding.
Bitches, yeah.
The happy pinchy party.
Well, it depends. Where does this person live? What country?
Jess is in England.
Okay, I don't know what the climate is there.
Rainy.
I'm sure
today.
Okay, well that kind of climate, yeah. What I mean, obviously, if you're being safe, go out. Are they talking about going out and getting plowed and feeling like crap tomorrow for work, or just staying up late in general?
I think when we say get plowed, it means something slightly different to what you're...
Oh, that's right. I think we talked about this. Yeah. I mean, sorry.
I mean, that might be the plan. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the weekend. If you're going to go out and get completely obliterated on booze or whatever, how long's your shift tomorrow? What kind of responsibility do you have at your job?
These are important questions, yeah.
Because my job I recently had, I was able to like show up on not much sleep and still be okay.
Was that the axe throwing job?
Yeah. because you just go out there and you charm people and you like, hang out. I'm not personally throwing any axes.
Did anyone ever go to the HR department and say the axe guy smelled like gin and tonic? I think he's been to a wedding.
No, that's the good thing about that place I worked is like people are there getting drunk anyway.
Aha.
And if I was working in a morning shift, because people do get up at 11 a.m. to throw axes, they're usually hungover.
So
too.
people are turning up pissed to throw axes.
Not pissed. I mean, we wouldn't let anybody like be visibly drunk. If anybody I thought was like drunk, I'd be like.
But you could smell it on them.
Not even smell. You can just see how they're acting. I mean, that was part of our job. But so if you have a job you could function hungover, why not? It's the weekend. If you can go out and have fun in a safe way in this shit, do it.
Do you go out? Are you able to do anything?
During, like, in general?
Yeah.
Or just, like, during the
What's it
quarantine?
like over there?
Right now...
Because you're in Scranton, aren't you? Or are you in Philly?
I'm in Philly. It's okay. I mean, I'm in West Philly, which is, like, pretty, like, it's all neighborhoods. There's not many, like, bars and stuff. I don't really go out anymore. It's just, like, where all, like, the bars and things are. It's kind of far. It's expensive trip. And also just, like... I'm in the mode of trying to hang out with my girlfriend and hang out. Bars are like just expensive but I used to be like a big go out party, get plowed.
I remember.
I'll get plowed. Yeah, you remember. Hey, you invited me to that festival you guys played. That was a problem.
Which one? The one with Flaming Lips?
Yeah, there was
what
an
was
open
that
bar.
called again? That was years ago, wasn't it?
It was like Ooga Booga Festival or something.
Oh, no, that was that was a food festival, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I didn't eat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you didn't see that part of the poster. You just went straight to the festivities.
It was an open bar. Yeah, I got a little excited. But yeah, not anymore. So go out, whoever was asked that question.
That was
go
Jess. Jess was asking
Just
that.
be safe.
That's the word. Oh, she's
Sorry.
saying, no, she's changed her mind. She wants to watch us for the next 5 hours.
Yeah. It's not because I said go out and get plowed, and that means something different over there?
I think she's probably worried about that now.
Yeah, oh, great. This guy's going to tell me go out and get
No.
plowed.
Don't do that.
All right. Yeah.
And Jacob's saying, why plow outside when you can plow at home?
That's kind of like, yeah,
Right?
that's the kind of vibe I'm into these days.
Yeah.
Plow at home. Annoy my roommate.
Kietil's asking if I personally relicked my guitar. No, I did not. It was, I did put a sticker on it though. A Tom Lesnar original.
It's beautiful. Tom and Pap say hi, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Talking to them
I'll
earlier.
write to Tom later. Say hi to Dave for me.
We had a nice camping trip 2 weeks ago.
Socially distanced camping.
Yeah.
So if you
It was
go
nice.
camping, you'd have your food in a hamper, most probably.
Well, we did it like, I mean, we didn't, like if you were having like chips or something, we would put it on a plate instead of like all jamming your hands in. So there wasn't like communal food. It was just like make your own little shit and then,
Were you
Hamper.
digging holes in the forest and having poops in them?
No, there was a nice bathroom. Surprisingly nice big bathroom. Yeah. Wonderful.
Okay, John's asking, what's you guys' favourite guitars?
Good question. Favorite guitar.
Favourite ever guitar? If you could have any guitar in the whole world, what would you have?
That's a very good question. The guitars I end up liking are like things I didn't know existed. Like I didn't know a Strat came in this sparkly orange, you know? I don't know if I have one. I'd like to have a guitar with a Bigsby on it again. Those are great.
So you're talking about something like a 3-3 or 3-5-5, or maybe like a Gretsch thing, maybe Gretsch White
No,
Falcon or
probably
something.
not even those. Maybe like some kind of Telecaster with those, or like
What
an
color?
SG. Maybe.
Let's get the color right
Color.
first.
Color.
Yeah,
I like a dark wood.
dark wood with a Bixby. Sounds like something Billy Duffy would like as well.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Gretsch, Gibson, Fender.
Probably a Gibson. I like the look of Gibson a lot, but you can't beat a Strat. You know?
Wow. The Strat is probably the most versatile guitar
It is.
ever made,
Definitely.
and it does some things better than anything else. But the Les Paul is the greatest rock sound.
That is true. That is true.
You know, if you do rock or, you know, I really like 335s.
Those are great. Those are nice.
You can
I'm short.
My
so
one
they're
is
really-
my one. No, let's grab it. You can tell this one's loved because it's covered in blood. It's only got 5 strings on it.
Nice. I love those, but I'm short and like stout, so they look funny on me. Like they're too big for me.
Yeah, they're quite big. I should give this a clean at some point. Oh no, it's
that
clean.
blood.
That's all right. Blood. Didn't realise. I thought it would oxidise the pickup thing, but it hasn't. I've got bigger problems. The rest of the fretboard is all fading.
Uh-oh.
Why is that happening?
Never saw that.
It's really weird.
That's a nice. I like that. That's a useful part.
Yeah, that's. Oh, there was a technique you wanted to share earlier.
Yeah.
One of your own.
My roommates who all play music. I like to do this. It's real annoying. It's actually better on acoustic. Hold on. It's a much more abrasive sound on an acoustic. It's a. This is actually technically I'm pinching. My roommate said they've never seen this before. It's not a useful technique. It's gross. You pinch the strings with both fingers. So. Very abrasive.
So you're literally doing that?
Pretty much just picking the string up.
Yeah, and then releasing.
It's gross.
It takes all the expression out of playing. It's great.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It seems like all of your techniques have been developed while you're trying to annoy your roommates.
Kinda. Yeah.
Do you think they would swap you for a Strat?
I'd hope not. You know, it's the point where they would laugh at it, and sometimes I'll do stuff and then just be like, "Yep." I'll just be on the couch doing that, and just go, "Yep,
Yep.
yep."
Yeah. You know, when sometimes I've never noticed it with any of my English friends, but sometimes like I was talking to I'm going to name drop momentarily, but Pat Badger from the Extreme music band, and he was saying something, and I just said a joke, and he went like this. That's funny. But there was no evidence that he found it funny at all, apart from the fact that
Yeah.
he was saying that it was funny. And that's a really, is that an American thing? Because I never noticed it anywhere else.
No, not really. So I mean, some people like won't laugh and be like, "That's funny," but not like that's funny.
Aha, like with an affirmative nod. That's funny.
Yeah, and yeah, you don't see that much of that around here. There's usually like that's funny.
Aha, the point. That's funny.
Yeah, but not straight face. That's funny.
Well, I felt like he was thinking about something else at the time, but he knew that I was doing a joke.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm not ignoring your hair question, Jess. I had a haircut. It was too short. I like the fringe. I'm happy with the short fringe. But
Looks
but
great.
now it looks like I've got like spaniel's ears because there were so many split ends. They just went.
Oh
But
man,
it was like it was down here somewhere, man. It was awesome. But next time I'm just going to say cut the fringe, leave the rest of it. Leave the rest of it.
yeah, it looks great though.
But it's like when you're having your hair cut and you're in that chair, and they don't speak the same language as you, and you've got a mask on. You just have to surrender to that situation, I think.
I can imagine.
You know, you got to pick your battles. And I thought,
Yeah.
well, you know, it's COVID, it will grow back. And then as soon as I walked away, I was like, oh my God, this is really short. I realised that I had to do this kind of broadcasty stuff. And it was like, fuck, this is way too short.
It looks great. Get extensions or something,
I will.
like absurdly long ones.
And various different colours as well.
Yeah,
It's nice because it's healthy, but I don't care about healthy hair. I just want it to be long with a short fringe.
I agree. I don't do much fringe, but yeah, I get it. I have to cut like half my hair off to get all the healthy.
Yeah, it's no good. I don't care about healthy hair. Heidi's never had a haircut. Her hair looks amazing.
It does.
Apart from when she cut it herself.
That's a thing kids do.
Yeah. And I was like, why? Who buys a child scissors? Who does that? It's like just... Why stop there? Just get her a chainsaw. You know.
That love a chainsaw as a kid. One time my dad did give me. I wish I could see this. My dad, I don't know how old I was. It was probably like 8 or 9 maybe. This like foldable like camping type knife, like a little tiny pocket knife that his dad gave him, and I think he was trying to like pass it on to me. Like, my dad gave me this. I'm gonna give you this knife, but it's not a toy. You know, like if I see you playing with it, I'll take it away from you. And I remember this. I remember being like, yeah, I won't play with it. I understand, Dad. It's a knife. Immediately, I opened the knife and started pretending to stab the refrigerator. Like the second he handed it to me, I was like,
Yeah.
trying to stab the refrigerator.
Well, it's a stabbing
saw-
toy, isn't it? If you give if you give a child anything with a sharp thing on it, they're going to immediately use it for its intended purpose.
Yeah, so I never saw that knife again.
He still hasn't given it to you.
I get to ask
You know, like
it's like
if he does that
son.
ceremony again, says, Brian, I think you're finally ready. The first thing you got to do is like,
tried that, never again.
oh dear. So everybody has daddy issues, I think. Everybody has to try and seek validation from their father. It must be especially difficult when you've had like the heirloom snatched away from you because you stabbed a refrigerator.
Very rightfully so. I immediately went and
No, but regardless of how justified it is, that's got to be difficult for you.
I think I do remember as a teenager being like, "Hey, Dad, whatever happened to that like knife?" And then he's like, "I don't know where I put it." So
It's on a really high shelf somewhere.
yeah, apparently, never saw it. Never saw it again.
But have you got brothers and sisters?
I do. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Any of them got the knife?
No, I asked. I asked my brother. 2 brothers. They said.
Did you look deep in his eyes to see if he was lying when he answered?
Knife? No, because they probably would have done the same thing.
Right.
Or the family, like a family of spazzes.
It's just it's a test.
Yeah, and nobody passed. My poor dad.
That's a shame.
Yeah. What's the audience saying?
Audience is saying, Brian, how old are you? How old were you?
I was pretty young. I would say maybe like no older than like 8 or 9, maybe 10. Like he probably shouldn't have been giving me a knife, even if like I know Boy Scouts have knives, pocket knives. I was a spazzy little kid, but I was pretty young.
Right, Sherry says that she won't even get into her daddy issues.
Okay, then we won't.
Well, see, I'm not sure that the comment section is the ideal place for doing that anyway. So it's probably for the best. But although we could discuss them.
I'm a good listener. I give decent advice. I don't always take it myself, but I think I'm pretty good at
Oh, but
advice.
are you one of those people that likes to try and solve the problem?
Not really, because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing.
Did you expect us to be talking about this kind of stuff today?
Why not?
Exactly. Why not?
Yeah. I'm here to help. I like helping.
Kietel's
Not as much as
asking.
second helping.
That's good.
Thanks.
Kietel's asking, how did you know you could stab with it? Had you seen it on the telly? Or
Yeah,
had you witnessed some domestic violence involving knives?
No, I mean I definitely grew up like watching Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and playing video games and stuff. Like I had a lot of like weapon toys. I like the question of how did you know you could stab with it?
Jakob's saying Jakob is that rare entity is a happily married man, and he says never try to solve the problem. Never try. I don't know whether that's any problem, any problem that you ever have. Just don't try and solve it. Very very good advice actually.
Yeah. Don't bother.
Listen, but don't try and problem solve. Right?
No. Because you'll solve that, you'll find another problem. Just stick with the one problem and just,
Because as soon as you solve that one,
another one pops up.
Turns out it's not about that anyway.
Just get familiar
Whatever
with it.
it might be.
Mm-hmm. That's good advice.
We're really getting to the heart of it here.
Yeah.
Daddy, my daddy, says people. People are all talking about daddy stuff.
Okay.
Jess is happy to be everyone's hairdresser, so that's good.
Thanks, Jess.
We've found our
Thanks,
counsellor
Jessa.
in Brian, so...
Yep, I'm here to help.
Erin, have you got brothers and sisters? Because one of those... Erin's saying, my dad is amazing and such a great friend too. So lucky. Never gave me a knife though, so maybe he doesn't love me after all. So, but the thing is, Erin, have you got like an older sibling that maybe took the ceremonial knife?
Yeah.
Because chances are it's always first dibs, oldest in the family, isn't it? So
Obviously, yeah.
yeah, Brian, did you listen to Status Quo like I told you to? I don't even remember telling you to do that.
I think I thought of it. I couldn't remember what album you told me to though.
On the
What
level?
album? On the level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it right now. I did remember. I just couldn't remember what you told me
I think it was.
listen to.
I think I probably told you to listen to On the Level. It's got down, down, deeper and down.
Right now. They got a few albums.
Yeah.
On the level, huh?
Bobby Dazzler's got a good question for you. Brian looks like the type of guy who could answer this. Where would you rather be stuck? In a real life Jurassic Park or in a spaceship with aliens from the film Aliens?
Real life Jurassic Park.
Why?
That's actually a good question.
The why is the good question, is it?
No, the why. I'm thinking about it now. Like, obviously those aliens are horrifying, but at least on those ships there's like a lot of like guns and stuff. I'd probably say Jurassic Park.
But with the guns from the alien ship.
That'd be great. Because there's not too many of the dinosaurs are trying to kill you. You know?
Yeah, you got Diplodocus and Brontosaurus.
Yeah, that's a great question.
They're just eating leaves.
They're just chilling. I also would think that since it's a park, there's probably a lot of like food, more food, and like better food. And I'm thinking survival here. Um,
You're talking about a long-term campaign, really, aren't you? Sort of like if you
yeah,
had to sort of set up camp and
yeah. I don't
have
know
a
what the end
protracted
game.
battle.
I don't know if the end game is to escape or get saved, but I think the park is a better move. There's probably like an arcade there or something.
To play video
Um,
games.
yeah, I feel like with dinosaurs, you know they're coming.
But the
Aliens, like
graphics
those
would be
things are.
better if there's a game on the ship, though.
That's true. Graphics would be better, but you can't really. Those aliens are stealthy. Those little fuckers.
Also, what I don't like about them is if you do, get a shot away and somehow it pierces the alien, then they've got acid
Yeah,
blood,
yeah, that's rough.
and you got to dodge that as well, haven't you?
And just even like in general, yeah, dodging acid blood. There might just put some laying around the ship. You put your elbow on something. Oh, there's acid blood. No, like,
That's what you'd say as well. Oh, there's acid
yeah,
blood.
yeah. I mean, you're walking around. You might step in a puddle. You can't just wipe it off like dog shit. Like
No.
it's eating your foot's getting melted.
I think it'd be alright if you're wearing wellies though. Somehow, it doesn't melt the wellies, does it?
I don't know. Does it?
I
Don't
think
know
you've got
that.
leather stuff. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
I have a little pair of sort of leather plimsolls, and I went out to do the pool thing. You know that sort of famous incident where my legs got burnt off in the newspaper. You didn't see that?
No.
I
Your
was-
legs got burnt off.
Yeah, the newspapers exaggerated a situation with my legs, but I was
Super exaggerated the situation with my
there's
legs.
a leg situation, and it got exaggerated.
Amazing.
But the other day, well, I don't know, a couple of days ago, I was out there, and there was another mysterious puddle, and when I went back inside, it had burnt a hole right through the leather sole of my favourite plimsolls, and nearly reached my foot. That was like treading in acid blood.
What the hell was
Same
it?
thing. It was just pool chemicals. I don't know. I'm just not very good at pools. I should have a pool boy, really. But
Yeah.
can't afford one of those.
It's too bad Toby's got a job.
Great question, Bobby. Evie's asking though, which version of Jurassic Park, 1993 or 2015? That is a good
The
question, especially
yeah.
if like the quality of the games in the arcade is one of
Way better.
one of the factors that you're considering.
Oh, the '95 one, and that's going to be pretty good too. You're going to have NBA Jam and stuff. '90s one. I'm going to want the newer one, not because I like the movie. Like, there's probably going to be good shit to eat too. Like sushi's probably going to be there. Probably better, like healthier options.
Yeah.
Might be some healthy stuff. I can't just go
Yeah,
chugging
but,
burgers.
yeah, but Brian, if you're talking about a protracted campaign against the dinosaurs where you're in there for months, the sushi's only going to be good for the first couple of days.
That's enough. That's a good point.
You want all the frozen stuff. You're better off on the ship, I reckon,
Damn it. Yeah, you're right.
because they leave it all out in the space, so it's just frozen by the void,
Yeah.
and then
I
they
do
just
like
pull
the-
it in as you need it.
Yeah. I like the Jeeps in the '90s one better.
Yeah,
Better
definitely.
Jeeps.
You look cooler in the cars from the 90s, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Good question, though.
But I think, in terms of like non-perishable items, the quality of the games, probably the comfort of the quarters as well. The ship is
Yeah.
your best bet, really, for those. But
Think
you
so.
know, again, you've just got to watch where you put your elbow. Just don't lean on any.
Yeah.
acid
You wouldn't be.
blood.
I would be horrified at all times that there's going to be an alien over my head because they're so quiet.
Mm.
Like all
Well,
the
no,
time.
they don't. They'd have a slight hiss, don't they? Like that when all
Yeah,
the.
they do. Yeah, they got a hiss, but it's
Is
not
there
as
a
much as,
rattle
like,
as well? Is there a rattle?
There's like
Some
a.
sort?
I don't know. Kind of. They got a weird.
It's
clicky
always
noise.
clear in their throat. Like that.
Yeah, but like they're walking around, like you hear a Tyrannosaurus coming, those things are tromping about. You hear that thing coming.
Yeah, but you don't hear a pterodactyl swooping
Love
down.
pterodactyls.
Well, me too, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's the silent killer, isn't it? They'll be swooping down to peck your eyeballs, whatever it is they do.
Yeah, but not if I'm in the arcade.
Yeah, they can't get in there.
No.
The
I'm still
wingspan is too great.
Yeah, I would sleep better at the Jurassic Park one.
90s,
And there's
right?
nature, and I like nature. Nature's nice.
The other thing is, you don't really want to get to sleep on the ship, I suppose, because he might wake up with a tummy ache and then like an alien comes out.
That's what I'm saying. They're silent.
And there's also on the ship you've got what is it? Well, two different creatures really, haven't you? The one that lays the eggs and then the one that comes out.
Yeah.
And then the mother. Those are the three main species that you've got to look out for, or the queen one, you know.
Right.
And then
Face huggers.
in Jurassic, that's what I mean. That's the one that plants the egg, isn't
right,
it?
right. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, they're all the same species, I suppose, but different. They do different jobs, whatever. But the but in Jurassic Park, there's a hell of a lot of other stuff. You know.
There is, but I mean, you know, you go camping, you're not really necessarily going to see a bear every time.
That's true. I mean,
you're on a ship. There's a good chance that alien's going to find you.
Yeah.
And see, it's interesting because it was later discovered, past the 90s, that Tyrannosauruses were just they weren't predators; they were scavengers.
Aha.
So the newer Jurassic Park, I don't think did that right. So they might not try to eat. They might not bother you as much. The raptors are where you got to worry about. Those things are quick. And the spitters, you might put your elbow on some like dinosaur acid spit.
Have they got acid spit as well?
There was spitters in the first one. I don't know if it's full acid. I think it's not good though.
And there's the big electric fence as well in the first one, isn't it?
Yeah, that I could outrun that though.
That's true. The thing is, just don't climb on it. Remember, don't lean on that. You can't lean on that because of the acid spit. You can't lean on that because it's electrified.
Either scenario, you got to be careful where you put your elbow.
Just don't lean on anything. You'll be all right.
No. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Just spend like however long you're on the island. Just don't lean on anything.
Yeah. It's kind of like, the arcade. You'd have to like play the games like this. You couldn't be like comfortably.
No. Well, it'd probably keep you alert anyway, won't it?
Yeah.
Probably get a better score.
Yeah. Mhm. It's a shame about the sushi though.
Be alright for the first couple of days.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, stuff like miso soup, be alright.
That's true. I think
You must have a freezer there. You just freeze a load of it.
Yeah, how do you? I thawed out sushi. Never had it. I never thought of that.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
That's funny.
Well, that's funny.
It's hilarious.
Serious question for Brian. What are your favourite Pringles? What flavour do you like?
Salt and vinegar are great. It's funny, I somehow knew I was going to be talking about chips. I like the cheese ones. There's a classic. They're very nostalgic to me.
Do you mean the sour cream?
No, they're just like cheese.
Yellow. The yellow.
Yeah, like orangey cheese. Didn't think this would happen in my life. Lately, I've been way into like regular flavored chips. Usually, I'm still checking out the exclusive flavors. The 7-layer dip one stunk. That was terrible. Lately, I'm like a plain guy. It's crazy. But salt and vinegar is a go-to flavor all around. This is a great question. Cheese, salt and vinegar, plain. Those are my go-to. But I will get the gimmicky ones. I'll get like whatever, new flavor if I see it and I go, oh, what's that? I never had that. And I'm usually disappointed, but I like a Pringle.
Did you ever try tomato ketchup flavored crisps?
Yes, I have.
Could you see the point of that?
I mean, they're okay. My problem with them is most of the time, I've had some very good ones. Most of the time, they got too much seasoning on them. It's too much.
Mm-hmm. What, and you can actually feel it on your fingers?
Yeah.
And feel it on your toes.
Mm-hmm. Good song.
Yeah. What a good song.
Trogs.
Yes.
Wonderful band. Reg Reg Presley, is that the singer's name?
Don't know.
Great band. Are you familiar with their song "Marbles and Some Gum"?
No.
I think it's on their album Mixed Bag. I think it's like towards the end of their career where they're like, well, let's let everybody in the band write a song. Song's called Marbles and Some Gum.
So is it just like a guy couldn't think of what to write, so he had a look at what was in his pocket, and then?
I guess. But there's some good songs on that album. Great band. One of my favorites.
Was he singing about his worst ever Christmas present haul?
Maybe, yeah. Marbles and some gum.
Not a whole pack, but just some.
Yeah. Like you have it, it's gum or you don't. Like someone's like, "Do you have any gum?" You're like, "Yes" or "No." You're not like, "Well, I got some." Like, it's not like smokes. You're like, "I bum a smoke." You're like, "Oh, I got like 2 left, man." Like,
yeah.
Speaking
there's a lot more at stake with cigarettes, though.
Definitely.
A lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here comes a really interesting question. What sounds better, a Strat through a Gibson amp or a Les Paul through a Fender amp?
All right, Les Paul through a Fender amp.
Yeah, it's obvious. No brainer. Yeah. You should have another songwriting night.
Yeah.
Could do.
Just songwriting night sounds great.
When should we do that?
What's good for you? Are we all writing the song?
I mean, me and you writing it, and then like Nikki's very good at lyrics. Everybody's got suggestions that they can chip in on the comments area.
Okay.
And then we'll just make a song up, and then we'll make it real. We'll flesh it out using GarageBand and Pro Tools or whatever.
Right.
Me and you sing some harmonies on it.
I'm in.
Finish it up. That's what we should do next time. Do like a song, making a song.
Yeah, that sounds great. We could probably still sneak in some who's pinching and who's not, because people will have a meltdown if we don't do that.
Also, I think like within the song there should be like 2 solos, and you've got to guess who's pinching them.
Yeah, and we could get in the GarageBand and do some real sneaky stuff. Like I could throw a pinchy in on your solo.
Ooh.
And they won't know. They'll be like, "What? The pinchy comes out of
nowhere."
nowhere."
Like the solo, just like that's I know exactly who that is. Wait, who pinched it?
That's not Justin's pinch, is it?
I didn't know you could pinch that. Does that sound like a thumb pinch or is that a nail pinch?
Yeah, I think it was a double finger pluck.
Brian.
It's got to be Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to do a songwriting night next time.
Cool. I like that we're already really going into detail on how the solos are going to be approached.
Yeah.
It's the most important
No idea. Yeah. That's how most songs are built, around a solo.
Sophie says she's a freelance lyricist. Well, I thought I knew she was a poet, but it's got to have a bad riff.
Oh yeah, of course.
Obviously.
Not a problem.
Got some of that. All right, so we'll do that next time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Strat?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is anybody eating anything right now?
Vic says yes.
Great. That's a
but
good
I'm not
segment.
sure if she's saying yes to that or not. What? Follow-up question. What is it that you're eating in the event of you saying yes to that? Imi's asking a question. I already know the answer to this. Imi says, do you like Hall & Oates? I think the answer is yes, very much.
Yes, they're great. I mean, I don't know their deep catalog, but yeah, they're great.
Alma says that my ignoring skills are strong. What have I ignored this time?
Uh-oh.
I've ignored something. What have I missed? No. Ah. Ryan
You're
says
right.
his roommate is eating. He's got chicken
Okay.
fingers with bomb sauce.
Bomb sauce?
Bomb sauce, like a exploding device sauce.
Oh, cool. That's okay. Cool.
What
Sounds
is
great.
that? What's bomb sauce?
I don't know.
It'll be spicy, won't it?
I would imagine,
The dumb
unless he's
names
saying,
of
it's bomb, like it's
Bomb?
bomb, like bomb,
Ah,
like
with
it's
a
really
bomb.
good.
It sounded like he was. Ryan, are you saying like the sauce is the bomb, or it's actually called bomb sauce and is therefore probably spicy?
Yeah. Or maybe it's got like pop rocks in it.
Oh, Vic wasn't saying yes, she was eating. She was saying yes to the lyric writing.
Sounds great.
It's going to be great.
All right, so we got somebody eating chicken fingers with bomb sauce.
Oh, it's a really, really hot sauce.
Okay. Tell the roommate I said what's up.
Okay, so here's a first assignment. James has to lay off a part-time worker. He wants to do it via the medium of a bad riff.
Okay.
It should be something quite somber with that one because it's kind of like, but it has to have hope as well because a part-time worker can go on and, you know, have a perfectly adequate career elsewhere. You know, this isn't the end of the road for him.
Yeah, that's true. Just part time.
But we're saying electric or acoustic? What's the?
If you're letting someone go,
Letting you go.
bad riff, but acoustic. Bad riff, but also a little sensitive and hopeful.
Letting you go, letting you go, I'm letting you go. Letting you go, letting you go. Letting you go, letting you go. You're fired.
Yeah,
That's good.
that was bad. It was pretty bad.
Go, letting you go.
It's beautiful. You're like a young Aaron Neville.
Letting you go, letting you go. Lovely.
Yeah.
Like a young Aaron Neville with just the one teardrop tattoo. None of the other stuff.
Just one. No.
Still murdered somebody, but just no
Yeah.
other
Right.
stuff.
I forgot he has that.
Mm.
Your headphones look great, and I keep glancing and thinking you have some kind of like cool ears, like fake, like elf, like.
These
Fabulous.
are made of rich mahogany,
Hmm.
but they're not closed back. But they're really good reference headphones. I can hear everything. It's perfect.
That's cool.
But they're
That's
ideal
great.
when you have a sleeping child through there because you can still hear them
That's good.
when things go south.
It looks stunning. Just what? So we're past hour 2. What happens when I have to pee? What are the
We'll just call
rules?
it a night scene. I think this has been a really
It's-
great, a solid broadcast. Loads of hustle. I've really enjoyed myself.
Okay. They don't want to come pee with me, is what you're saying. I did too.
They probably. I mean, that's great television, obviously.
Yeah. I just.
But when you go, will it just be your face like really serious?
Well,
the
the problem-
sound of pissing, but also the Strat still there in the background.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the problem is, this is a MacBook Air. I'm gonna drop the thing in the toilet. Could you imagine? Like, I just peed all over my computer.
Well,
Like, you drop your cell phone, whatever. What happened, babe? What happened to your computer? I peed on it. What? How? Well, I was trying to pee with these people. What people? I don't know.
we don't.
Toby and the gang.
We don't need to put you in that
Nick-
situation. I don't think, do we?
All right. So quick. This is what you do when you're doing something serious. Quick recap. Check me out. Check my song out. We're working on Squeal of Fortune. And what was it? Everybody's Happy Day? What was it?
Oh yeah, Happy Day Party.
Happy Day Party. with the wedding. And who's getting married again?
Nikki's getting married to Jake.
Nikki and Jake. They sound hot. I already said that. Songwriting, the next one. That'd be great. If a harp person ever wants to contact me, they can, or anybody. Somebody wanted the song for the ringtone.
Oh yeah, Ryan did. I can probably
think-
send him that though. Don't worry, I got
I think
that
40K for that. What do you think?
per phone call. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Do I miss anything else?
Next time we're doing the songwriting one.
Songwriting
We'll
one.
try and do one of these every month, if that's all right with you, Brian.
Great. That's
Sound
great.
good?
Sounds great to me. I'm down.
I really enjoyed it.
Me too. Just it's always a pleasure. It's great to see. Great to meet the youngster too. Cool
Yeah.
kid.
I'm sorry
Great
that
guitar.
she kept coming on camera. It's just,
No, she's cool.
yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so who had a good time? Let's let Brian go to the toilet now, shall we? I'm going to play the whole of the theme tune because it's the end credits, which is just us waving.
Yeah.
And then I'll switch it off at the end. Okay.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Love you guys. Love you all.
Good night.